This video covers the squeeze cycle, Michael Burr's purchase, $350, $400 per share, and more. Begin with this. No one has disproven anything else. Silver, gold, banks, feds, swaps, housing crisis, Everand, hedge funds. You really believe our most confident thing will happen? AMC GME winning is going to be the only thing that doesn't happen. It's all connected. I strongly agree with this because a lot of what's happened has been called out by apes early on. But one of the biggest things we also saw was a lot of people calling us delusional. Now we know market conditions. Almost everything we discussed happened. With all the data we have, I think understanding AMC and GME squeezing will be the biggest item and the one we will call with certainty because we know what's going on. In other markets, especially crypto, it's likely to fall. It fell recently. During the March-May squeeze, short hedges and market makers using Bitcoin will sell basket stocks like GME and AMC due to their long and short assets. Hedge funds affect basket stocks. Bitcoin will be long, AMC and GME short. That gives them collateral to short AMC and GME, boosting momentum. Unfortunately, this method is risky when long assets in baskets degrade. Some situations require them to sell their stake to avoid disaster. As we saw, liquidating their Bitcoins would reduce their ability to influence and repress AMC, so we can run. When Bitcoin falls, we'll examine hedge fund liquidity. We'll discuss hedge funds. Still around 87K, we may see more decline. If we see a further fall, hedge funds will illustrate their troubles. Another major development is that Michael Burr owns GME and has been buying recently, saying he's buying at 1x tangible book value and getting a young Ryan Cohen to invest and deploy the company's capital and cash flows for 50 years. GME has been discussed by Michael Burr previously. He's now talking about holding GME. But he's also talked about how GME and AM compressing AMC created volatility back then. We discussed the Japanese yen market now that he controls GME again as liquidity difficulties loom. We're debating gold and silver's madness. Hedge funds and banks may fail. He's discussing GME again. I think he's buying GME for its basic values and expecting what will happen when all the hedge funds and banks give up. Having a defined GME quote and being long GameStop is almost as asymmetric as U.S. common stocks today. He's really positive on GME, and he says he's not depending on a short squeeze to build long-term value. So, the main issue with this, and I may be overthinking this, is that he's not talking about a rapid squeeze in the short term, a long-term short squeezing. He doesn't think there won't be a short squeeze. He thinks the long-term value will be higher. He believes in long-term value, but acknowledges the short pinch. So, I think he's pretty positive on GME, especially given everything else going on. We discussed how when GME squeezes, mutual shorts, shorting AMC and GME will be affected, causing AMC to squeeze. We must know that. Another big point is that apes and AMC were right early on, but we were always laughed at. Now who's laughing? In 2022, we spent $28 million in hyper-growth mining and were mocked. Gold and silver mining investment. They mocked. Our Toto high holdings, including November sale cash, are worth $72 million. Lover of laughter laughs best. We must admit that AMC could have made more money. I've been open about this. If AMC held their stock, they could have profited. AMC reduced risk by giving up chance and potential gain. However, exercising these options and warrants will still profit them. So even if HIROP keeps rising, which we'll discuss later, they can still make money. We must acknowledge this about AMC. This is why we've stressed that these investments are our targets. For those upset by what we stated, AMC may have made more. You must remember they reduce risk. They manage risk well. AMC spending is often criticized. Even when they control risk, individuals grumble. It's hindsight 2020, but I think AMC handled this well. Gold's record highs are another reason AMC will make more money. Hykov Mine's above-ground gold reserve is worth $53.6 billion today. Current market cap is 4.2. Silver also hit an all-time high, boosting HIROOF's worth. Also, H high at $50 per share, with 100 million shares outstanding represents $5 billion market cap, or 4% in ground metal value using Friday's gold and silver prices. A 1.5 billion ounce silver equivalent resource in 2022. Metal manias like Poseidon Nickel 1970 and Silver Standard 2011 have market caps at 30% of in-ground metal value. Thus, 30 divided by 4 equals 7 to 8 XHMC shares. Current high price of $350, $400, comparable to their above-ground value. We're looking beyond 10x, using historical data. We're also considering $350, $400 per share. This is really about how much more money AMC can make. I offer this up because, while many apes have invested in HYMC, it directly hurts AMC by increasing their revenue. If we saw the present price 5x or 8x, we would look at this amount, which is between 42 million and 8x. We must know how strong this is and how much money AMC can make. When they acquire that much money, consider how much they can improve. In addition, Junior Discovery Min ranks second in the top 15 gold and silver juniors over the past 3 months. Behind High Oft, this is what we're looking at to determine their worth. We think historical data should be worth this. Does their future look good? Are they doing well? Are they successful? So here it is. We consider this a great investment in many ways. Our focus is Mills' profit strategy. They considered HMC a bad investment. They also said this about AMC. Know your holds. Apes have been right about many things and have yet to be wrong. HMC investment critics also criticized AMC. Clearly they were wrong. HMC haters haven't mentioned it again. This also applies to AMC. Some AMC members voice it. The AMC price-to-sales ratio is 0.16. Past industry average is 15x. Box office will rise in a month and last 10 months. The longest in 7 years. AMC has less debt than 7 years ago. Popcorn and sales revenue at AMC increased significantly from 7 years ago. We talked about everything else. But when you look at the fundamentals, data, and what's about to happen, you understand why we keep saying even without a squeeze. AMC is a golden potential with a 10 by 100x return due to its undervaluation. Compared to the industry average and how big this industry will get, they're evolving and efficient, and revenue is rising. This concludes our discussion of AMC's potential and why we consider it golden. Theo Adams' new essay compares well to his 2022 disproof and warning against AMC misinformation. Then, shares cost $125. He was talking about popcorn. But I think every time he posts something we've seen before, he's trying to link it to data he wants to say but can't. We think AMC can reach 125 given what we've covered and its undervaluation. On Saturday, the domestic box office was 71 million higher than last year, the highest post-pandemic. Despite being light, Q1 can see up and right. Even in Q1, Avatar grossed into this year, which is great. This covers everything we've discussed. We've discussed Avatar's success, these films' potential, and ours. This year is off to a good start and will improve. We also like my biggest idea. It's not sports. Adam advised me to guess less until January or February. Bondholder conversations and the great idea. There have been rumors about AMC on top and debt note holders reorganizing. A short seller may want a debt for equity swap after buying part of the new 2029 paper note on the secondary market. Cheap shares are desperate to sell with 162 cover. Debt plagues AMC. While I don't think it's necessary, debt is one of AMC's most discussed topics. I've explained why debt isn't a big deal, because it shows company growth. It proves the company made products. We found debt in many more companies, including these leaders. Others have used it, but have never had a problem. AMC should face that to increase its investment value and attract more investors. Short sellers may be able to buy this debt and convert it to equity. Currently, 2 reasons exist. They understand AMC shares are scarce. They just want AMC shares. Demand for AMC shares has always been high. We discussed institutional ownership. It was discussed with OBV. Except for synthetics, the supply shouldn't exist. This may be the only way these large institutions can buy AMC shares. The second discusses short sellers' urge to leave, AMC's debt, and how short sellers can convert it into shares or equity to leave is the main topic. Yes, I agree. Short sellers could convert these notes into equity and cover if they secured them. We found billions of synthetics after due diligence and data analysis. This may allow short sellers to cover 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, or 100 million shares, which is significant. They've made 10 billion and more synthetic shares, but this is 100 million. They cover a small portion. With so many synthetic shares, I don't mind. I doubt 100 million shares will help. As I see it, everyone has different opinions, and I get it. But their demand for these shares shows they want to travel. We proved it will explode if they can't go. We've been watching Japan's bond market due to liquidity issues. The liquidity index reached 9.5 points this week, indicating the worst liquidation ever. Real-time events occur. We talked about how their Japan failure makes them want to leave. Their crypto market performance stinks. They'll soon run out of money and can't suppress AMC, so they're rushing to cover. For the first time, the Fed will buy Japanese yen and sell US dollars. Again, it shows the market. It appears the Japanese PM will address speculative market fluctuations.